comes on to get us started, and we are underway from Indianapolis. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Points count the same no matter who scores them, but it feels like there's something extra when you get them the non-traditional way. From your special teams, an extra bounce for your squad.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and it's now a 7-0 game. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Buccaneers have it.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point put through by Suckup, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
45.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings us second and 7.
First carried out for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Now Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Going up top for Miller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. On third down, Mayfield. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
Mayfield's throw taken in by Miller.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
And here's Rodgers to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might...
throw for Pittman is intercepted.
Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Rodgers on the return. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Wentz's throw taken in by Pascal.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete here to Doyle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz. And the catch made by Hilton. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now Wentz. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Wentz going to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
So a decision to make there. They decline the penalty as they'd rather force the 4th down.
Field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's loose again. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Again, helping partner, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Let's go. A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Colts.
So, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And here's Rodgers to return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On play action, it's Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz finds Hines again for the completion. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line.
That's good for the Colts.
Again, it's Wentz. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Wentz now to throw. A throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Fournette, a first down, still going. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, Wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Rodgers on the return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Wentz now on first down. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And the Bucs are going to take over here up near the 40. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A little juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 23-yard line. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's done. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us. We're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And here's Rodgers to return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?